Let me tell you something, your mind is everything. Not your body, not your bank account, not your status, not your fears, not your excuses. Your mind. Everything starts there. Every dream, every breakthrough, every transformation. It all begins in the mind. If your mind is weak, your body will follow. If your mind is scattered, your life will feel chaotic. If your mind is full of doubt, you'll never believe you can. But if your mind is focused, if it is disciplined, sharp, and fueled by belief, then there's nothing you can't do. Think about it. Every invention you see, every empire ever built, every great achievement in history, it began as a thought, a flicker of possibility in someone's mind. Your reality is shaped by what you believe. Your future is controlled by how you think. If you believe you're stuck, then you'll stay stuck. If you believe you're capable, you'll rise. If you believe there's more to life, then there is. The problem isn't that people lack strength or skill. It's that they never trained their mind to believe, to focus, to push through. Your mind can be your greatest weapon or your worst enemy. If you feed it fear, you'll live in fear. If you feed it excuses, you'll always find a reason to quit. But if you feed it power, if you fill it with courage, discipline, and vision, then nothing can hold you back. Success is not about being born with talent. It's not about being lucky. It's about training the one thing you always had, your mind. Champions aren't made in stadiums. They're made when no one is watching. When they're up before dawn, grinding while others sleep. When they say no to distractions and yes to purpose. When their body says stop, but their mind says one more. That's the power of mindset. You can have the best tools, the best team, the best conditions, but if your mind is weak, you will break. And you can have nothing, no money, no support, no advantages, but if your mind is strong, you will find a way. Train your mind. Master your thoughts. Because every battle you face in life, whether it's fitness, business, relationships, or purpose, it's first won in the mind. Discipline is born in the mind. Patience is born in the mind. Vision is born in the mind. Even faith starts in the mind. Some of you are praying for a breakthrough, waiting for a sign, hoping something will change. But nothing changes until your thinking changes. You have to stop thinking like a victim. Stop thinking like you're not enough. Stop thinking small. You were not put here to just survive. You were born to rise, to lead, to create, to grow, to become. But you've got to believe that. You've got to see it in your mind before you ever hold it in your hands. See yourself succeeding. See yourself healthy. See yourself living with purpose and peace. Because the vision you hold in your mind sets the course for your life. And let me be clear, this is not about positive thinking alone. It's about power thinking. It's about training your mind like a warrior, disciplining your thoughts, catching the lies, replacing doubt with truth, replacing fear with courage. When your mind is strong, even when life hits you hard, you stand tall. You get back up. You don't fold. You fight. Because no matter what they take from you, if they don't take your mind, they haven't beaten you. Your mind is the command center, the control tower, the engine room of your life. And just like any powerful machine, it must be trained, maintained, and protected. Protect your mind from negativity, from toxic people, from limiting beliefs, from anything that tells you you can't. Because every time you accept defeat in your mind, you're building chains that keep you stuck. But every time you choose strength, discipline, and belief, you break those chains. Here's the truth. You become what you repeatedly think. So what are you thinking? What are you feeding your mind? Because if you fill your mind with garbage, don't be surprised when your life starts to smell. But if you fill it with wisdom, truth, goals, affirmations, gratitude, watch how your world transforms. Wake up every day and tell your mind who's in charge. Tell your mind, we don't quit, we don't run, we don't bow to fear, we show up, we grow, we rise. Because your thoughts create your actions. Your actions create your habits. And your habits create your destiny. So don't wait for motivation. Build discipline. Don't wait for a perfect moment. Make one. Don't wait for the world to believe in you. Believe in yourself first. You want to change your life? Don't start with your environment. Don't start with your job. Don't even start with your goals. Start with your mind. Because once your mind is aligned, your life follows. Repeat after me. I control my mind. My mind does not control me. I feed it strength, truth, and focus. I train it daily because my future depends on it. That's the difference between staying average and becoming unstoppable. That's the difference between a good life and a great one. That's the difference between living afraid and living free. Remember, your mind is everything. Master it and you'll master your life.